Hello there, my beautiful Pisces signs. This is Rachael with Dark Knight Coaching. So today's video is a Celtic Cross tarot reading, and right away I can tell this is going to be a love reading. So I will probably pull a bunch of additional cards for you. I have an extended video that you might want to check out. If you do, make sure you click the link in the description box below, because this tarot reading is definitely all about love and heartbreak and moving forward. So I do feel guided to go like another layer deeper after this message, and I'm going to pull more tarot cards, and I'm going to pull a bunch of love oracle cards and a couple other bonus cards for you, just to have like more messages and more guidance as you're going through this transition, because a lot of you are recovering from a heartbreak or a heartbreaker or some sort of deceitful situation. The song that I was guided to meditate on for your energy was called Crazy by Cassie Ashton, and I will have that in the title. So make sure you check that out, because I feel like there's a lot of messages there that will resonate for sure. But let's go ahead and dive into the energy. So right away, the first card I have for you, Pisces, is the King of Cups. This is love, offer of love. Now, the challenge here and the cross, like what's crossing you here, is Temperance energy. This is Sagittarian energy, but this is about finding like balance and harmony and reciprocation. So when it comes to love, there may have been offers in the past that were not equal, or basically just very one-sided. So when you're in a one-sided situation when it comes to love or romance, it's actually a state of limerence, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate when that's happening, because we don't always see people as we should see them. We see them as we want to see them, and that's kind of the lens of love, or like rose-colored glasses for someone. And I feel like the foundation of this person and the situation is the Chariot card here. So it's like maybe you wanted to move forward in a relationship with someone, and you were trying to get them to choose or to make some sort of choice, because in the past you were waiting on an answer or waiting for something. That's what the Three of Wands is. But I feel like, you know, maybe they weren't clear. Maybe there was no clarity coming in for you. And it was almost like this mental anguish, this mental battle that you were trapped in, because this is your subconscious card here, and it's the Five of Swords. So this is like kind of an immature, or like a running away sort of energy, like not confronting things. And it's left you in this like current vibe of regret or remorse. So maybe you're frustrated, you wasted so much time on a person who was indifferent, or didn't want to make a decision, but like indecision is a decision. So it's like you finally realized that what they were doing was not okay and not acceptable, but you were like waiting. You were waiting for them to change, or waiting for them to fulfill some sort of promise. And, you know, unfortunately, that's what happens when people gaslight you or manipulate you, or they like love bomb you and future fake things. So sometimes that happens when there's a new relationship, if you've just started seeing someone, or even like somebody from your past might be relevant. But in the near future, you have the Devil energy clarified by the Knight of Cups. So to me, this couldn't be clearer. Like someone's going to come back around and test you to see if you're still stupid, Pisces. I'm just going to like call it like I see it here. So when we don't learn the lessons in life or love or whatever, those things come back around. It's a cycle. So if we haven't completed the cycle, then we're bound to repeat it. And sometimes it's like a different pig with new lipstick. So if you don't see a spade for a spade, then you're going to have to repeat the cycle. So right now, your test, that Devil energy, is like testing you when it comes to love. It's seeing if you're ready for this new chapter, if you're ready for this new journey, Pisces, if you're gonna make the right choice that helps you align, not somebody else. Now, what's in your control here is the Fool card. I love this. Love it for you, Pisces. This is saying start over. You can start again. I don't think it's with the same people as before, because I'm thinking this is like clean slate energy. This is Fool energy. This is brand new beginning, because you've completed a cycle. So how do people see you? Single, independent, financially in a good spot. That's what the Nine of Pentacles is. Putting in the hard work on yourself, you know, like maybe starting your own business, pursuing your own ventures, treating yourself, take yourself shopping. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of positive energy when it comes to like independent financial freedom, those sort of vibes. And it's very, very good. Now, in your hopes and fears, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Sun. Six of Pentacles is a Libra energy. It's about balance and justice and maintaining an open heart and open mind, even, despite all of life's tribulations and trials. And then the Sun is like the best card in the deck to clarify this. So you have a lot of potential for a loving, happy, committed relationship. And maybe that's just with yourself for a while. But good things do come to those who wait and to those who do the inner work and the growth and the healing. And in the outcome here, you have the Empress. This is a lovely card. This is a card of motherhood. This is a card of fertility. This is a card of divine feminine energy. I believe this is also Gemini energy, but this is a, Gemini is the Lovers. Who is this? Trying to see if it's in my notes. Maybe you're dealing with the Gemini, but I'm thinking Virgo too as well. But the Empress is all about you tapping into that divine feminine energy. And at some point you reach the point in your life where it's like, I would rather have quality over quantity because, you can get on the apps, you can date anyone really, you can swipe right, swipe left all day and have somebody fill or be your entertainment, I guess, for the weekend. But like, why? What's the point? If it's not actually going to help you and grow you, then what's the purpose? Now, is there a purpose to everyone? Sure. But, use discernment when it comes to your energy and who you're going to spend and utilize your time on, because an Empress doesn't play with fools. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, when it comes to the tarot. If you're interested in the oracle reading, then stay put because I got a bunch of cohesive messages for you. If this message has resonated, smash the like button. Helps my channel grow. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to dive right in. So, like I was saying, you have cooperation. This is like everyone has value. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So even the people that betray you and backstab you, Pisces, they have value, because someone's trash is another person's treasure. All right. So just remember that. And then you have, oh wow, I didn't even see this one. You have first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. I feel like this is the commitment you made to yourself. So make sure you're really like passing your own test, basically. And then come at people who come back to you with a place of here nor there. Like, how do you feel about that person? You don't feel anything. When you're in that like space of indifference, that's when you can really embody this impartiality. It's like, if they come back and give me an offer of love, I'm not even hurt about it. I'm not even excited about it. It's just like a predictable behavior. And that's why I like that song called Crazy, because like every single person I've ever dated has come back around like clockwork. So it's like they knew they messed up at some point, and it really just, I didn't feel anything but validated that they knew that they had missed out on a good thing. And that was just reassurance to me that I did everything that I could in a situation to try to help it grow. And sometimes, when you're the only one trying to make a relationship work and you're the only one truly investing time or effort or energy, then, you can't have one-sided relationships. They get lopsided. And then like, where's the equality? Where's the balance? So I do feel like you're realizing that now, because you have the River card here. The River card is a lovely card. I tie this to the solar plexus, which I view the solar plexus as a chakra where your empathetic center and your narcissistic center kind of are, because that's kind of where our personality, willpower, energy is. It's like our sense of self in a way. Now, being too much of an empath is toxic. Being too much of a narcissist is toxic. There's a real fine dance right in the middle there, and that's where you really want to toe the line. That's also where like basically your feminine and masculine energy is, and sometimes you kind of have to dance in between those two to get on in this world. Now, The river is tied to the tale of Narcissus or the myth, but I feel like that is relevant because it's like you're truly seeing people for the narcissistic personality traits that they show you, instead of like assuming everyone's empathic and wants to work on themselves. Now, if you're watching a tarot video, you're probably very tapped in and very self-aware and reflective. So like you're doing that inner work, you're doing the shadow work, which is very healing. And I forgot to mention the impartiality card is gray on the outside of the card, which is symbolic of your crown chakra, which is your connection to your higher self, your higher energy. And that's also like tapping into your divine being. Now, you trust the inner wisdom to guide you. This is from my Moon Oracle deck. You are wise because you've been through these trials and tribulations. And I feel like you might feel like you're trapped in some sort of karmic loop because you're closing out that cycle. And the best part of this is like, you might have been dealing with snakes, but you are a snake in a way because you're shedding an old skin. So like being a snake can be a good thing or a bad thing. It's the duality of everything. But you know, if you've been dealing with snakes, sometimes you have to fight crazy with crazy. And you also have to be aware that you may have to lean into your narcissistic personality traits, that end of the spectrum, a little bit in order to, I don't want to say battle, in order to defend the commitment to yourself. So sometimes we have to be like selfish to stand up for our belief systems and our values. And it's really at the end of the day not selfish, because if we're being true to our authentic self and it's coming from a place of pure and good intention, then you're good. Now, be sensitive to your healing abilities towards yourself or towards others. And also remember, not everybody's going to accept the new version of you, because people tend to accept people at the level for which they see them, and that depends on the level of respect they can provide for you. Now, the third eye card says practice. Listen to those nagging voices in the back of your mind. Is it your intuition telling you something? Is it whispering or shouting? And what have you not heard? So meditation can quiet the mind. And then you also have vessels. So some of you might be working on your fitness or lifestyle or like eating habits or things like that. A new beginning. The vessel provides stable, robust foundations for a new life, and also the crucible where you can expect to be transformed and remade. Just as wood becomes fire or raw ingredients become food, the experience of life can be blended and transmuted into a meaningful whole. Now, I just had this card, I think, for the collective reading, and maybe Aquarius, but I feel like this is more so about taking all of these fragments of yourself and molding them into something that's going to serve you. So like kintsugi is the art of the Japanese art of like a broken vase or a broken dish, and they put it back together with gold soldered in between basically the cracks, and it makes it even stronger and tougher for the next time. So like you can also view it as like a broken bone, and when a bone heals, you know, it's even more durable because of all of the healing it's done. So that's kind of what happens to us in life. We become these like wounded warriors that are stronger and wiser because of all of the trials and tribulations that we've been through. So I feel like that's what's really happening for you, Pisces. I was going to do an extended, but I'm honestly not really feeling it. So sorry if you wanted that, but I feel like the whole message is just complete in here. I don't really feel the need to pull any more cards about whoever you were dealing with, their energy, because I feel like that's going to shift off pretty quickly. So thank you for watching, Pisces. I hope this video helped. If it did, please smash the like button. I hope this helps you. And yeah, just thank you for being here. Thank you for doing the inner work. And I will see you next time.